Now let's take a look at the available accessories. The Aura Firebowl can come with a round glass barrier and a fire pit cover. The round glass barrier is perfect if you're in a high crosswinds area. You see, we have wind blowing right now. If we put the round glass barrier, it will ensure the flame stays centered in this area and none of the flames move over into our table space. The fire pit cover is for use for rain or to keep your fire pit from, being covered in the snow. So let's take a look at these items and see it lit. And here we have the DreamCast Aura with the glass barrier. This is our smaller size of glass barrier. We have two. This is 25-inch round. Our two different sizes correlate to our larger and smaller fire pits. So this smaller size is perfect for the Aura. You'll see we have these pegs that are set right up to the edge of the fire pit, so we don't take up prime real estate. And you have plenty of space to use this tabletop. Also, the glass barrier, if you're in a high crosswinds area, is going to keep this flame centered, so everything stays safe and you don't need to worry about appies, drinks, small hands, or furry tails going into this fire area. And the other accessory I want to talk to you about are covers. Covers are important for the longevity of your fire pit. They protect it from the rain, weathering, and ensures that your cleanup come the springtime is minimal. The covers themselves are a black, lightweight, high-performance fabric, so they're designed for Canadian winters and rains. We have two sizes of the covers available. One, whether you have the standard size, and the standard size includes glass barrier or not, and then we have a tall version. So if you've bought the log set accessory, for example, so you can simply put your cover over top and walk away. Let's see how it looks on top of the fire pit. You can see it's a nice black fabric, very neutral. Goes right over top. It has a drawstring at the base, so you can make it tight. And there we have it. And to help you make the DreamCast Aura Fire Pit your own, we have 8 different colors to choose from. We have charcoal, which is a rich dark hue, mist, warm gray, moonlight chalk for that resort bright white feeling, portobello chocolate, warmer tones, and London fog, which is a dark gray. And the color, it's straight through. The concrete itself is pigmented throughout. It's not a paint, it's not a surface that'll peel off. So it is charcoal, if that's the color you choose, from top to bottom. It is a highly UV stable color. Now, I'm excited to show you the different accessories that we have available for the Aura Firebowl. We're gonna see the lava rock, which we have currently lit, river stones, cannonballs, log sets, and take a look at different fire glass. The standard topping that comes with your fire pit is lava rock, and it is a neutral, beautiful base. It is a porous material, so the flame comes through it rather than around it, giving you a fuller, richer, redder flame. Lava rock is born of fire, so you're keeping it within that same natural element. And the texture of the stone is a beautiful contrast to the sleekness of the concrete fire pit. And this is the topping that comes standard with your fire pit. So out of the box, it is perfect and ready to go. The next topping I want to introduce is river stones. Now these aren't regular river stones. You can't just go to a riverbed and pick them up. You shouldn't use real stones. The reason for that is natural formed stones have fissures through them. As they're formed, that pressure gives them these cracks. And what can happen is when the heat of the fire warms all of that up, the hot air can cause those fissures to explode, which is definitely not something you want in a fire pit. So our stones are made from a high heat refractory cement. So they're designed for use in a high heat environment. So the river stones come in a variety of neutral colors, so basically an assortment of lovely grays, and they have a flat bottom. So you can easily tell top and bottom. So this is one full box of stones. As you can see, it's plenty. We just have a nice fringe of the lava rock on the outside, giving a nice sort of textural difference to add to the river stones. Now I'm going to light the fire pit, and I'm going to do a flame check. Since I've just put the rocks down, I might want to move one or two right after turning it on, because as I mentioned, the flame goes around the stones. So you're going to have to do a bit of flame shaping to get the exact look that you are looking for. Let's see what it looks like. All right, so, you know, I have to say I'm pretty happy with it as is. If there were any hissing sounds, that would have meant that a rock had blocked one of my ports and I just needed to move it, but I'm happy with this. Everything looks good. I really like this modern aesthetic. The next accessory I want to introduce you to are our cannonballs. These are really nice option. So the cannonballs are a box of 14 pieces. They're assorted 3 colors, and they add a beautiful and unique charm to your fire pit. These 3 sizes, this is a large, small, and here's the medium size. So we've got our 3 sizes in this lovely palette. They are also a refractory high heat cast product, so they're safe for use in your fire pit, and you place them in the fire area in any arrangement you like. And it's gonna give it a very unique art installation sort of look to your fire pit. All right, let's see how these look lit up. Turn our key, light. Isn't that cool? It gives it a very unique look, and it is specific to your fire pit. Now let's take a look at our log sets. First, we're gonna look at our 4-piece oak log set. I've got my gloves on because I'm using our demonstration log set, and like any media topping that you're gonna put in your fire, it's gonna get covered with ash. So let's see, we're gonna place them first. When placing your log set, keep in mind not to block the ports. You want the flames to go around the logs, not hit them. So we're gonna place and look. So here we've got our 4-piece cast oak. These are ceramic logs. So they are cast and then hand painted for a natural look. What my favorite feature about the logs is, when you see, I'm gonna turn it on and the flames are gonna go around the logs. So you get a larger flame for this natural, rich campfire effect. It's one of my favorite looks. All right, let's see these lit up. So we turn our key, grab our lighter, release gas, light it. Isn't that beautiful? You get this natural campfire effect. Our flames go up and around the logs, giving us, I think, an even larger flame. So if you do just go for the standard Aura without the glass barrier and have the log sets, this is just the beautiful, natural campfire look that you have. And it's a warm look. It's inviting, it's classic campfire. Last but not least, we have the option of fire glass or fire beads. And this is a topping that you'd add on top of the lava rock. So we've got about 2 inches from the burner to the top of the unit. So you have a bed of lava, and then you add your fire glass or fire beads on top. And we have an abundance of colors to choose from to add that bling, so to say, to your fire pit. Cobalt blue, reflective black, copper. There's so many different color options for that sparkle, whether you want to match to a pillow or bring a little sparkle of color. There's endless options. Check out our site for the fire glass options that you have.